Hey everybody, welcome. It's Andrew Ainsworth Golf Academy here. As always, I very much appreciate you watching my video today. Normally, this time of year, I'm reviewing new golf clubs and giving you my opinion on the latest drivers and irons and all the rest of the stuff. Nothing really to talk about this week, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to answer a few questions which I get asked online, which is great, and I always appreciate your questions and comments, and I will try and answer them as much as I can. I try and make time to go through my comments and interact with you guys and girls so I can answer your questions or give you some feedback. Someone was asking me the other day during a lesson they came in, and I've had it online as well. They are struggling skying the drivers or roofing the drivers. So you know what it's like. You're stood on the tee there and you're getting ready to hit your drive, and you end up hitting the shot, and boing, the ball goes straight up in the air, leaves a dirty big mark on top of the club, scratches the crown of the club, and it goes further up into the sky than it does going forward, and all your mates have a good laugh at your expense. Now, a lot of you people watching this video will probably understand what causes that shot to happen, but I think it's a shot that a lot of golfers hit, especially some of the higher handicap golfers or golfers who are new to the game, really don't understand what's causing it. So the purpose of today's short video is to take you to understand why this shot happens and give you some simple answers how to stop hitting it. So the one thing I see a lot when I'm teaching golfers who are struggling with the driver and skying it and topping it is that they've got the ball position just too far back in the stance. And ironically, the more they tend to send it up into the air, they think, if I move the ball back a little bit, that'll hit the ball lower. But that actually has the reverse effect, because the further the ball goes back in the stance, the steeper the angle of attack is, and the more likely we are to sky it or top it. So number one thing, there's a few things we can talk about. Tee peg height. Obviously, I've got this ball pegged up way too high at the moment, and you can see that the ball's sitting way over the top of the club. So there's a good chance there I'm just going to kind of go right underneath that and hit it straight up in the air. So that's number one thing, is check your tee peg height. I think as a rule of thumb, and this is just the rule of thumb, folks, I would have about half the ball over the top edge of the club. If you've got the ball way too high, there's a good chance you're just going to go underneath it. So, play around a little bit with tee peg height, but just watch out that your tee peg is not too high. That's number one. Number two is ball position. If you watch these guys and girls on TV, you will see pretty much all of these top players position the ball just inside the left heel, opposite the left chest. Often our logo on our clothing has a left chest logo. Get it opposite the left chest. Now, as you can see, as I get this ball opposite the left chest, it does another great positive thing for me. It gets the shoulders on the tilt. Mega important. When we've got the shoulders on the tilt, we're able to hit up into the ball and launch it. So just make sure ball positions inside left heel, shoulders on the tilt. Just going back to shoulders, another thing I see people really struggling with is that they've got ball position pretty good, but they've got the shoulders level. You can see here, shoulders level. This again is going to cause a steep angle of attack into the ball. Difficult one to see on yourself until you get it videoed. So here's my top tip to try and get the shoulders on the right angle. Grab hold with the left hand and arm, and set reasonable straight line in position there. Ball just inside the left heel. Place the right hand on the right knee and slide the right hand down towards your knee. And then take the right hand off, place on the club. Now you can see I've got a really good tilt on the shoulders. I've got my head behind the ball. And if I can get back into that sort of impact position, I'm going to be hitting up into the ball and not down into the ball. And that, folks, is how we stop skying the ball or topping it. So I appreciate I've put videos out like that before, but I just thought I'd put a fresh video out there, give you guys and girls some help if you are suffering with that shot. If you've got any more specific questions on any golf shot, please feel free just to comment down below, and if I can, I'll produce a little short video and try and help you folks out on that. So think of me as someone you can just come to, ask a question, shanking, topping, hitting it fat, hitting it thin, and I'll try and produce a little video on that, and it'll help you out. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, little button down there, give it a click, and then you subscribe to the channel. All the best. I'll be back soon with some more tips. Bye bye.